All right, good morning, guys. Back at it with another MLB DFS video. We were very close to cashing yesterday. I think we were off by like 2 or 3 points. We had a Free Money Freddy, as Funk likes to call him, hit a grand slam. JD Martinez hit one. Mookie, 1 for 3, 2 runs, 2 walks. At least he did something. Muncy got subbed out, which was kind of annoying because if he would have done something, that probably could have changed everything. Musgrove went 5, had 8 Ks and 1 earned. The issue was he had back-to-back at bats with like 15 pitch at bats, so that's the reason why he didn't go 6 or more. And then the Cubs, I know they're poverty franchise anyways, but we took a shot at them. Go ahead.
Yeah, I don't know how else to put it, but yeah, the Cubs let us down. They were grading out middle of the pack, like 5% top stack odds, like 7% ownership. I just saw like their price tags filled some spots I didn't like at shortstop. Then Suzuki, he's meh, 10% owned. Got us 9. Played this rookie catcher at min price, a walk and a single, or a walk and a hit by pitch. So just miss, kind of stinks. But looking forward to today's crazy slate. The pitching is probably the worst I've ever seen it.
All right. So speaking of that, I'll just let you take over from here. Here's pitching. Now tell everyone who you're considering, because this is going to be interesting. It makes sense to me, but
Well, I mean, if we just go, let's just go up and down the pitching pool real quick. So Burns, if we just never get him right. I just know I'm not going to play him. He can get you there. I personally will not be there. He's either going to get you like 20 or 50. So you can take your shots there. Same thing with Lance Lynn. I see them as like similar plays. Charlie Morton is a little overpriced for me, 10-5. He's like mid nines on DraftKings, which is usually like $1,000 difference anyways. But having Scherzer $1,000 cheaper, basically facing similar type of potent offenses, I'd rather just play Scherzer for $1,000 cheaper. Bassett looked pretty good in his last outing, I think. But I think before that he got shelled by the Twins, if I remember. Yeah. So I don't know. I never really played pitching against Houston. Probably won't play him. Tanner Beebe, I thought would get more ownership here. Pitching looks pretty good in this ballpark conditions today uh, in Cleveland. Wind's blowing in, so I like some Beebe. Flaherty, just don't target Rangers offense. He's kind of brought it back together, but no thanks. Syndergaard, definitely not. Barria, I guess he's just the same type of play as his Vasquez kid who's gaining 15% ownership at 5,500. I cannot tell you the last time I rostered a pitcher under 6K. It's probably been years, but this is the type of pitching we have today. I might just end up playing this Vasquez kid and hoping for offense.
and when Funk was explaining this to me, I was kind of like, all right, let me hear it. And then I kind of understood it. Pitching is just, it's so bad and it's so weird. I don't want to say it's bad, but it's like Corbin Burns. Well, it kind of is. But Corbin Burns at 10K, we never get him right. Baltimore's going to put up 11 against him. Charlie Morton, 10-5. I think he's a little overpriced. He's been doing good, but against the Mets, no. Lance Lynn is a little interesting in my opinion, but at 20%, not really. Logan Webb, 11K against Colorado, no. Like, I'm seeing more no's than yeses that I would play. And if there's any slate the whole year, to pay for like a really cheap pitcher and then just pay up for your bats and just get whoever the hell you want, today would be the slate to do it. And I think we're going to see more. There might be a chance at 16%. Randy Vasquez, whatever his name is, 5,500. Instead of 16%, it might go up a little bit. Who knows? But yeah, you sucked me into this crap.
The other guy I didn't really mention was John Gray. Just another guy that we never seem to get right. Maybe we just get more people wrong than right most of the time, but Gray, I guess, is fine. They're favored. I expect some run support. He would probably be like third or fourth for me. If I had to rank it right now, it'd probably be BB, Burns, Gray, Vasquez.
John Gray and Senga and Burns are like our top three. That it's like we roster them. They're like little league pitchers. And I think it's fair to say that we'll never play Senga ever again. The only time I think there was in like April, he didn't do that bad, but he got pulled because it was a blowout against Oakland. I think we still might have cashed that, but it was like he only went like 4 innings because it was a blowout. But I think he deserves a lifetime ban. Let's move on. So it's got San Francisco, Dodgers, Arizona, Toronto, Angels, Cincy, Texas. Then it goes down. What are we thinking today?
Yeah, San Fran looks pretty good here. If their ownership stays pretty in check like it did yesterday, I think I like getting to them. I think they're going to be more owned today, just with the state of pitching and the ability to afford these, top 3K type bats. Um, but the weather is kind of shaky there. I think that's the only weather concern on the slate is in Colorado, so just something to watch. Dodgers look good again, obviously playing in Great American Ballpark. They're probably going to hit two dongs. Just got to pick the right guys like them. Arizona again. Watching them is just insane. I swear to God, every inning someone's stealing a bag. Every single inning someone's stealing a bag on the D-backs. And then it kind of drops off from there for me. I think Toronto looks pretty good against Blanco. Probably get some pieces from there. Cincinnati running it back against the Dodgers with Syndergaard. I like them. The Angels against Italian makes sense. I mean, with how bad pitching is, you can probably explain like 10 stacks and I wouldn't argue against you. Um, Probably cut it off on the stack tool at like the Braves, who are like eighth. And then past that, like not much interest in the Cubs again, not much interest in Houston against Bassett, not much interest in the Yankees without Judge, not much interest in the Rockies against Logan Webb.
Yeah, this is interesting today because there's more stacks that you can like get to, I guess. Well, obviously San Francisco and the Dodgers are like super expensive, so you're not gonna be able to do that. But I mean, Toronto looks good, Angels look good, Cincy looks good. I don't think the Rangers are getting enough love, to be honest with you. I know you said Flaherty has been picking his shit up and he's been getting a little better, but I mean, in yeah, the Rangers have a 2% leverage score, so I mean, you can definitely get a little different with them. It's Adolis Garcia, Corey Seager, Semien, uh, kind of who starts Jonah Heim, Josh Jung, whoever starts. I think those are some good bats. Um, Atlanta against Scherzer. I know Scherzer's been kind of. I mean, we played him last Thursday and he picked it up towards the end. I think that was like a pretty damn good day. Then again, like on the other side, if you roster Scherzer, it's against Atlanta, who they're pretty damn good. I mean,
I
it
do
kind
think.
of go ahead.
Oh, I was about to say I do think one of the pitchers in that Mets Braves game has a pretty solid outing. The teams just absolutely hate each other. I can see one of the pitchers like picking it up and trying to go the distance, 6 or 7, try to keep everyone in check. Over unders at 9.5, which is scary. Both good offenses. It's going to be tough to choose which one gets there. I personally would just like Scherzer for the discount over Morton, but I do think one of those guys has a fairly decent outing.
Charlie Morton at 10-5. Yeah, I mean, I would kind of same with you. Maybe even like cut it off at like Colorado or even Houston. I know like Bassett's been pretty good recently. You said he got shelled against Minnesota. Houston isn't getting much love, and obviously, like, you know, Dodgers are playing Cincy, Arizona's playing against Washington, Toronto is facing Blanco. I don't even really know the guy. The Angels are facing Tyon or Talon, whatever his name is. Since he's playing Syndergaard. So I mean like there's like those guys have like better pitching matchups. And I think Houston should be up there a little bit more. Kind of like I just said though. I know Bassett's been like a little bit better recently. Oh wait, he just had a kid. We have to
Who did?
roster him. Bassett. I saw on Twitter he
Oh,
just had a kid. He's gonna drop 75 tonight.
yeah, the kid narrative is undefeated.
But I mean, like, in all seriousness, Houston isn't getting enough love, in my opinion, too. But what's their leverage score? Only 0.5%. I like Texas more, though. But I mean, Houston wouldn't be bad. You want to do home runs or lineup generator?
Do lineup generator while I wrangle up some home runs.
All right. So you guys should know by now because we've been doing it for, I don't know, probably like
Couple
2 weeks
weeks.
now. MLB DFS lineup generator. We play on Fanduel 4-2-2. Or do you want to do all
Let's go 4-2-2. That's what I was building earlier.
balanced?
Yeah, that's fine. Are
You
we
want to
locking
just
anyone?
lock? You want
Let's
to?
yeah, let's lock in BB and see where it puts us. Yeah, I figured this is where there was another optimizer I was using. It was pretty much pushing San Fran, a couple Dodgers, and then just like random one-off guys. So it seems to be the same.
This is sort of optimal. It's like right up there. Actually, not as chalky. I actually don't mind that. That's not too bad. So let's see if I were to. Oh, I like this lineup even more now.
Yeah, De La Cruz is just a fun roster. He looked pretty good yesterday. I didn't think someone that tall could move that fast.
He's ginormous. I saw a picture of him talking to whoever it was, and I'm like, holy shit. But yeah, I just clicked, and if you click discard, it just generates a whole new lineup. So like, let's say you like this one, just click save. So it's got one saved, and then you can just click view save, and then you can upload it to a CSV. The hell is this guy?
I'm not sure. Is there any way to go back and lock in Vasquez? I just want to see what kind of bats you get. It's probably absurd.
Here, let me hold on. Let me like re-log back in because I think I messed with it too much. If it wants to log me in. There we
I
go.
was fiddling with it earlier, and you could play like the whole Giants outfield and some Dodgers, and you still have like 1,000 left over.
That's
It's crazy.
insane. All right, so Fanduel main 4-2-2 balance. Vasquez, you said?
Hmm. Wow, used all the
Vlad,
salary.
Mookie, Davis, Tyro, Martinez, Jack. Holy shit.
That's pretty crazy, but is also chalky. So
Yeah, very chalky. This is like a cash game lineup. Besides Randy, in my opinion. But I mean, you know what? Let's check out one more lineup. Randy, Vlad, Tyro. It's kind of the same.
just as Springer.
Interesting. And that's something we do too. We'll just kind of mess around with it and see what pieces are there. And then it's like, oh, I forgot Jack Peterson played in the freaking league. Then you can just play him if you want. I remember like last year he was on fire and he was always like super high owned.
He's definitely
Was it
going yard
last year?
today because we just mentioned him.
You want to lead us with home runs?
Yeah, so just gonna go back to the well with the Dodger again. JD Martinez is actually cracked. I don't know what he did to transform his swing or get back on target from last year, but he's hit a home run in like every other game the last three
You mean
weeks. So
Martinez?
didn't I say that?
You said Davis. JD
Oh,
Davis, not JD
sorry.
Martinez.
JD Martinez, not JD Davis. But JD Davis also projects pretty well for home run. But anyways, JD Martinez, Mitch Haniger, and Jake Fraley.
So I'm gonna go with another Dodger as well. I'll give you a hint. He hit a grand slam yesterday. He's going back to back. I'm gonna go Freddie Freeman. Then gonna go with Shohei Ohtani, and then I'm gonna try to run it back with Ryan McMahon again. Um, really quick, I'm gonna just show Pick'em Pro again. You know what? I'm gonna do a quick refresh just to see if they updated anything. So same thing as usual. You know, here are some props for like tonight's NBA slate. And it's got a little bit of NHL if you're into that. Um, ooh, see, 72% on Sam Bennett hitting the under. Shit, I might do that. Then you got MLB prize picks over here. So like Blanco, who you said shouldn't even be in the league, projected for 4 strikeouts, or is Linus at 4, projected for 5.2, Bass at 4.5. So I think I already made like 2. I might post a couple more. Yesterday was just a bad day, but and then underdog NBA, MLB, no house advantage. You could definitely take advantage of these and just go crazy with these. I think I might cook a 6-legger today. We'll see. It's never really worked out for me, but maybe
Just
today
means
will
you're
be the
due.
day. I'm super due. I went over like 3 yesterday. And one of them was
Ouch.
Tyler Anderson under 4.5 strikeouts. He got to 5. And I got so annoyed.
Yeah, that guy was trolling us in the Twitter comments. You saw that?
No.
Oh, he was just trolling your Tyler Anderson under, but that was from yesterday.
Why am I not seeing?
Anyways, uh, I don't think we have much else to cover. Pitching is terrible. Should be an interesting slate. I mean, play some Dodgers, play some Giants, go from there. If you can play BB or Burns, sure. Other than that, just make sure to check out our lineup about 10 minutes before lock and check out Stochastic's tools in our description and like and subscribe if you haven't already.